Thank you, members of the fourth estate. The population census results will be used to provide the facts that are essential to the government for policy making, planning, administration purpose, providing data for scientific analysis and appraisal of the composition, distribution and past prospective growth of the population for research purposes, providing data for use in the business, industry and labor markets in determining consumable demands for goods and services anchored on the population size, and providing data that is necessary for the electoral boundaries delineation. Most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, the emulated results will be used in the formula for revenue allocation. There should be a true reflection of the population of the county and the country. From the parameter, weights, population is utmost importance, carrying almost half the weight in consideration. Article 203 of the Constitution provides for the desirability of stable and predictable allocation of revenue. The data to be used for the parameter of the population will now be based on the 2019 population census results. The 2019 census results for the Tharaka County are inaccurate in our consideration because of the following reasons. Number one, the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics report released in early 2019 provided the following as the registered births and deaths statistics from 2011 to 2018, a period of only 7 years. That in that period, the registered births in Tharaka were 53,930 for only 7 years. The total registered deaths was only 10,411 in those 10 years. The report therefore recorded growth of 43,529 from 2011 to 2018, and this is after comparing the number of reported births and deaths. The increase by 27,000 represents a rate of 8 births per day in the whole county, and that is according to the statistics released yesterday. The rate of increase is way lower than the documented population dynamics, considering the births and deaths, the births and death rates. For instance, just one hospital, Chuka District Hospital, recorded more than 8 births per day according to these statistics. The rate of increase is inconsistent with what is obtained for the rest of the country, including neighboring counties. The enumerated figures fall way below the projected ones based on the previous census. The projected figures, according to the same Kenya National Bureau of Statistics, was 498,000 for the 2019 census. The results are not a true reflection of the demographic trend in the country. And to support this, in 2017, the registered voters in Tharaka County were 213,154 in 2017, which was 2 years before the population census. Going by the results released yesterday, this means that out of the population of 393,177, about 180,023 are children. Certainly, the results are not true reflection of the demographic trend in the entire country and neighboring African countries, because you cannot have a population where the children are less than the adults. In this particular case, the population of registered voters who are adults are 213,154, while the children are 180,000 as per these results that were released yesterday. Where in Africa can you find this? Only probably in the statistics of Kenya National Bureau of Statistics. The majority of the county residents were not enumerated, despite the various efforts by the county leaders to make sure residents were back home for the exercise. And this is evident, and we can have a quick check. There are very many people who are not counted, despite even this result that we are supporting here. We, the leaders of Tharaka Nithi, call upon the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics to undertake a further evaluation and analysis of the census results from the county of Tharaka Nithi. It is for the interest of the county to conduct a repeat census in the whole county of Tharaka Nithi to determine the exact population residing in the county. The exercise is vital and significant since it will affect the sharing of national resources, infrastructure, county governance, and other important issues. It is therefore our view that if the Cabinet Secretary for Planning, together with Kenya National Bureau of Statistics, does not review the results for Tharaka Nithi County as requested, we shall be compelled to move to High Court, seeking orders to compel them to cancel the results for the county of Tharaka Nithi and repeat the remuneration exercise, so that the people of Tharaka Nithi can get their right in having correct statistics, just like the rest of the country. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is agreed by all the elected leaders. We have in the national platform, we are 6 of us in number, and as you can see that we already have 4 seated here. We have apologies of the Senator of Tharaka Nithi, who agrees with what we have read here today, and he says it's part and parcel of the agreement. And also we have an apology of the county member of parliament, Honorable Beatrice Gather, who also agrees with what we've said. I will give this opportunity to my colleagues to now give their comments in either language of the choice. Tukimalizia kuuliza maswali. Tunajua hii ni provision results. Hiyo ndio comfort yetu. Provision means imetolewa, ndio watu ambao wako agree watoe maoni, na hapo ndio tuko. Kwa hivyo kama ni provision results, sheria inasema kwamba tuangalie na iangaliwe tena kama mlalamishi kabla ijatolewa ile matoleo ya mwisho. Ndio sababu hii window iko hapa ya about 3 to 6 months. Inafaa kutumika kufanya hiyo kazi ya kurekebisha ile ya Tharaka Nithi. Siasa kando, Tharaka Nithi iko katika Kenya, na iwezekani, na hii ni muhimu sana, iwezekani kwamba Tharaka Nithi iko katikati ya Meru County ambayo imeongeza population karibu double kwa hiyo miaka 10, Embu ambayo imeongeza population karibu double, na Tharaka Nithi pale katikati ambao menendo yao ile tunaita social behavior, economic, yote inapelekana na hizi neighboring constituencies. We do not have different social factors that can make Tharaka Nithi have a slower growth rate than the neighboring counties, because the religion may be more or less the same. I want to believe that if in Meru County men are having one wife, Tharaka Nithi are having the same, Embu the same. How can Tharaka Nithi be sandwiched in between a totally different morphological growth of a county, different from the other 2 neighboring counties? That is where I see a problem, because we are less the same people. In fact, to put it more rightly, Tharaka Nithi is part of the greater, what we call the Meru people. So the people who live in Tharaka Nithi are Meru people, just like the ones who live in Meru County. Their behaviors are the same. So how then can it have Meru County having a much bigger growth than Tharaka Nithi, and they are the same people, same behaviors, same everything? That is why we see there is a problem, and we are not saying they cannot be corrected. We know sometimes in every process there can be mistakes, there can be handles, and they can be handled. We would like them to be looked into so that Tharaka Nithi can have their share right. And the most critical one, and that's the one I want to take you to take you home, the one that the members of parliament have alluded to. Kama mwaka wa 2017 wapigaji kura ni 213,000 wale wako registered, alafu ukiangalia ile imetokea leo ya population ya census ni 393. Ukifanya mahesabu ni kuonyesha kwamba ukitoa registered voters na ile figure ya wale wamehesabiwa, ni kumaanisha wale wako below 18 ni 180, wale wako above 180,000, wale wako above 18 ni 213,000. Ni wapi katika Afrika na mienendo yao ya familia utapata watoto ndio wako kidogo kuliko wazazi? Haiwezekani. Hiyo ni kumaanisha kwamba kuna shida, kwa sababu hii ni jamii ya Kiafrika, na kawaida mnajua Kiafrika iko vipi. Familia moja watoto 5, 6. Kwa hivyo iko shida hapo. Kama ingekuwa vingine labda tungesema labda kuna tabia imeleta hiyo shida, lakini Tharaka Nithi nafikiria wale watu wanaishi huko hawana zile tabia za wanaume kuwa wanaume wengine ama wanawake kuona wanawake wengine. Ni normal society. Kwa hivyo tunatarajia kwamba ile tabia inapatikana pale pengine katika Kenya hii ndio bado iko Tharaka Nithi. Maswali? Hizi figures sikienda vile ziko ni kumaanisha kwamba the quota system ya nchi mzima ambayo inatumia census kugawa anything including employment in Kenya in general. Hata ukiingia hapa bunge siku hizi nasikia kuandikana, ukienda ukiangalia utaambiwa nyinyi mmemaliza quota yenu. Ukiangalia kuandikana kwa jeshi, kwa polisi na wale wengine, ukiangalia hata kugawa chakula, hata ile tu ya msaada peke yake wanaangalia ngakoza system. Ukiangalia nafasi za shule katika national schools, hiyo pia inaangaliwa quota system. Na kwa hivyo kama iko kidogo, lazima pia quota system yetu ingekuwa ndogo. Constituencies, umesikia wajumbe amesema, kusema kweli Tharaka Nithi iko na constituency 3. Na saa hii ukiangalia hiyo average ni kumaanisha 393 divided by 3 itakuja below ila 130. Ni kumaanisha mjumbe mmoja hapa mpaka aende nyumbani. Na hiyo ni kumaanisha si mjumbe ameenda nyumbani, ni constituency mzima imechukuliwa ikapotea, ikakunywa maji. Labda tukiendelea hivyo utasikia kwamba hata vile maoni inakuja, utasikia pia Tharaka Nithi dissolved, imewekwa Embu na Tharaka Nithi na labda ingine Isiolo. Na hiyo ndio vitu ambayo tutaki best. Yani hiyo ni kumaanisha this is serious, very very serious. They are not just figures, they have implication on people's lives. Hiyo ndio shida yetu bwana Leto. Let's attach the page of because Kenya Bureau of Statistics gives a report every year, and they gave a report that captures the population growth up to 2018 that is projected. One of it is based on the real statistics of register of, because there are things you can't lie about. The registered births, you know, in Kenya nowadays it is law that you register every birth. We have registered births, we have analyzed from the ones we have is from 2011 up to 2018. We have not even included 19. And up to there, we were getting around 53,000 births. When you look at the deaths registered, it is coming to only 10,000. That means by just using that statistics only, we have a growth of 45,000, which is just at a glance, which is not captured. However, we are basing on facts. It is not speculation. Now, it is good because we are using the same figures of the same agency, the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics, and the report is there. It is a public knowledge, and we have asked our clerk to attach it. Tuko sawa? Sawa. Madam Makidhongo na maumirie. Twauga tutegwetikiriria census report irera rutirwe goro. Nonto ne kuonekania taka irendo thire ukarabati kana ya betua. Nonto gutiombekana miaka 10 kwithirwa antuma Tharaka Nithi maria marenta bia ikwikara bumwe na Maembu na Meru maramare neighbors ati mo mataongera population mongere 27,000 cionka na twauga tukacura record cietu cia register ciana ire guciarwa thini Tharaka Nithi kuma 2011 kinya 2019 nyona ne ciana ina ciare ni ciana 53,000 thini wa miaka mugwanja peke yake na ntikwaria maundu ma miaka 10 na ciana ire na tici antu agima maria kana ciana na antu agima intoto maria makuite kana metwa ni 10,000 cionka ko ni kuonania hau etakate ndo kwa miaka mugwanja onka madhabu ma Kenya Bureau of Statistics kwena 53,000 thini wa miaka mugwanja onka iria manenkane report tukongera miaka ni ingi thatu twenda gwitikia projection yetu no ekinye 490 ya projected twe ni Kenya Bureau of Statistics neto mutukuga atire madhabu mate consistent nonto 2017 registered voters mari 213,000 owacho the nyamoita kwa results cia census ni chuganto monde in total ni 393 ukala madhabu minus ni kuonania antomagima ni 213,000 2017 na ciana ni 180,000 only ni kudhinwa kiafrika wanethira antomagima ni moengete ciana thino community ya Tharaka Nithi iria muno ni Ameru mana magicana ciana takura kungi tukona bobe na makosa ni yo indication ira very strong ati antomagima ni engete ciana na gutiombeka nonto ciana nicio thewire mengi tanto magima kuguba uba na thina zima tukuga to conclude Kenya Bureau of Statistics no provisional results pamwe na Ministry of Finance and Planning ni ma review ni machuthiririe para wangitura kuge na misreporting kana malabu bamenya thina barere iciokerwe wagwa tugutu twauga tukathie kotini thina mieri no ithatu kenda tubinga mauntu magotumira figures ino sio ni sawa very good.